Creepshow is one of my favorite horror shows to come out in the past decade, maybe. And recently, the news broke that the show will no longer be in production. It is canceled. 4 seasons deep, 2 holiday specials, and now it's done. Which is an absolute bloody shame for me because I fucking love Creepshow. I am a huge fan of the movie, and I even got the comic book run that came out after the show got popular. Now, you need to understand, before the show, all we had was Creepshow 3. Nobody wanted Creepshow 3. But the show's come to an end, which is unfortunate. But, the same day that it was announced that the show was done and over with, they announced that they would be releasing the show in full on Blu-ray in a complete collector's edition box set, which I could not help but get. I'm going to be honest, I kind of thought this was going to be bigger. So the discs are going to be in Creepshow comics, like Creepshow hardcovers. So I figured, are they going to go like this size for the cases? Like the size of an actual comic paperback that you just open up and there's your disc, but apparently not. Apparently they're smaller. They're much smaller. So here we have it. The Creepshow box. Creepshow. And it has a, I forget what this is called, this effect, but the old Lost World Jurassic Park VHS tape had the same sort of deal. So the box itself is shaped like a television. A brilliant piece of art on the back. Look at that right there. That is fucking beautiful. Creepshow complete on the top. Now, I ordered this on Amazon. It was 50% off when I got it. Take that off. Removable. So, that just gave me more incentive to get it, in all honesty, because it was half off. Well, it appears we do have some delivery damage, ever so slightly. The corner right here is a little dented. Now, that is neither here nor there for me, but I feel like for the more OCD collector, that would be a bit of an issue. So, Amazon, be fucking careful. This is what happens when you have your staff use their own personal vehicles for deliveries. Okay, another thing that is slightly concerning to me is that the TV screen, which also has like the dial and all that on it, it looks like that could be removed if attempted. If attempted, that could be removed. And I also noticed that the rest of the box doesn't really cover the whole TV aesthetic either. Like, you get a little bit of detail down here with the speaker for the TV, but other than that, it's kind of just a black box. All right, open this bad boy up. Put this over here. Okay, we got a little advertisement for Shudder right here. For those who just bought the set but don't have a Shudder account. Alright, we're going to get to this last. What we're going to do is we're going to be going by season. So I'm going to take this out. We're going to put it over here for right now. Okay, so first we have season 1, which the artwork does coincide with some of the episodes. Like, here's the first episode right here with the beer that turns people into monsters. Hello. Oh, you're loose. Okay. Wow. We're not having a good start here, Creepshow, but I'm more than likely gonna shift blame to Amazon a little bit. The third disc for season 1 was loose. Now, thankfully, there's this huge dip on the inside because 3 goes underneath disc 2. So it wasn't bouncing around, which could have caused some potential damage, so that's good. But still, thank God that's there. Otherwise, whoof. Now, you notice that Season 1 is kind of the thickest one, and that's probably due to the fact that there is a lot of content in Season 1. So let's move on to Season 2 here. The front is the episode with the kid that can bring his toy monsters to life. And the back, I can't quite place the episode. Oh my god, this one's loose too. What the hell? Okay, so far, in terms of the stacked discs, the bottom disc is always loose. That is not a good sign. That is not a good sign. We have Season 3. And I think I remember this episode. This is abusive dad gets his comeuppance from a monster that the kid kind of befriends or raises. And this is the zombie jailhouse episode, which is one of my favorites, actually. Alright, shocker of all shockers. The bottom disc is intact. Okay, so Season 3, they still had some gas, but I think it was Season 4 where they were starting to run out of steam a little bit, for me, personally. Can't quite place this episode, but I do remember this episode where a zombie comic book, a rare zombie comic book with 3D glasses, shows 3D zombies that no one else can see. That's cool. So, okay, disc is intact. Cool. So, the artwork on these cases, very cool. I like these. I like these cases a lot. I just wish that the discs, some of the discs weren't loose when I was, examining. We have a little bar on the bottom there that says, "The most fun you'll ever have being scared." Truer words have never been said. This is what sells this set, in my opinion, other than the box and the cool cases. We have a Creepshow comic book. So what this is... Oh, it looks like the holiday specials are in fact included. That's good. I was kind of worried about that. It's sort of like a glorified DVD booklet. You know, the booklets that show you the plot synopsis and all that. And what it is, it's a collection of all of the bumpers before the start of segments. So that's pretty cool. Not exactly what I thought it was going to be, but that's still kind of cool nonetheless. Overall, I'm going to put this in here too if I can. Okay, I just want to say the removable back covers, these are bullshit. Okay, these are bullshit. Okay, specifically for box sets, because you need to take it off in order to get to the goods, which leaves you just with this loose, floppy fucking paper. You know what? I'm just gonna fold that and just gonna stick that right there. Okay. Now, I do have a Shudder account, obviously, otherwise I would have never seen the show, but I'm still happy that I have the show in my collection. In terms of the box set, it's a 50-50 on style, because again, other than the sticker and the vent and the speakers on the front, the rest is just a black box. Like, this is about it. This is all you get, a black box. The comic containing all of the bumpers before the starts of episodes, that's cool if you're a fan, which is what this is for, but it's not like the most beneficial thing, because you get all the bumpers already just from watching the show. Now, if you were expecting like maybe new discs, the discs are recycled from the other single season Blu-ray releases of Creepshow. So this is definitely an own it to own it kind of set, because you could just get the Blu-rays separately, in the season separately on Blu-ray, and you would garner pretty much the same effect. Again, this is for fans, and I am a fan, and I think it's cool but it's nothing mind-blowing, in my opinion. But again, as a Creepshow fan, this is still pretty cool to me. Now, you know, I have a lot of horror anthology shows. I have this, I have the complete Tales from the Crypt, Tales from the Dark Side, Night Gallery. I have all of these horror anthologies, man. Like, I am packed to the brim with horror anthologies. And you know, there's a lot of stories in these anthologies that I really enjoy. Just kind of wish I could talk about them. So maybe I will.